you are a radio and a television presenter. It's not often that we find people in our industry who have the same kind of passion for both media. Where would you say your strength is?
You can see that my strength is radio, because for TV you have to look good. So hence I wear all these bright colors just to try and detract away from the face, you see. But I stumbled into radio. I didn't want to do radio. I studied music. I have a music degree. My mother, though, was a radio presenter. She was one of the names on the old FRCN in Nigeria. And when...
Really?
Yeah.
I used to work there.
No way. Her name is Muyiwa Olarewaju. Actually, it's Muyiwa Olarewaju and all the rest of it. She used to do a show called Piri Lolongoji. I don't know what that means, but there we go.
Never heard of
it. But this is. I mean, you're talking. Whoo, probably 40-something years ago, if not more. Definitely more, actually. But anyhow, my journey was music.
70s.
Yeah, definitely 70s. But I stumbled into radio, and then I stumbled into TV. I mean, if I tell you the story of Turning Point, and I have to say a big thank you to you on Channels for showing Turning Point, because usually what happens, I'll get on the plane, and people... I mean, it's, you know, I mean, I just put my head down. Like,
and they can't remember where.
And then they'll say, I saw you on, and it's always, I saw you on Channels. Even though I know it's shown on other stations in the country, I saw you on Channels. So I'm really grateful for the opportunity. So for me, in terms of passion, what do I prefer doing? I prefer being on stage doing concerts. That's what I prefer doing. But it just happened that I'm doing radio and I'm doing TV, and I'm grateful for it. So I give it my best shot every time.
Okay, you say you're a musician, and I believe you come to Nigeria often enough, and you're following the growth of our music industry in Nigeria.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you think about the music industry?
I think it's hot. I think because it's easy to complain about piracy. It's easy to complain about what's not there. Our natural proclivity as human beings is to always complain about what's not right. It's not just a Nigerian thing. It's British, it's American, it's Russian. But when you have a music form, whatever the purists have to say about it, when you have a music form that's gone beyond the nation and now is international, man, you want to see what's happening and you guys travel, you see what's happening with the young people, black, white, in Europe, dancing to Afro beats or Afro pop, as Muyiwa might call it, you know. And you think, hold on, we can complain till we're blue in the face that things are not right, but we have something. There used to be a time you mentioned Nigeria, and everyone would say corruption, and everyone would have a list of what was wrong with us. I suffered that so badly. I wanted to become West Indian. I wanted to change my name. But now the West Indian kids who want to be African because of, you know, Davido or Wizkid or definitely Japan, but you know, it's so the music form in terms of the effects of it, I think it's brilliant. But of course, with everything, you know, there's the good, bad, in between, you know. But you know, it's out there and it's doing well for us.
What would you say to those who are coming up? I mean, the musicians in Nigeria. You've been there. What would you say to them as we move forward?
Well, there's a lot to say, but I don't consider myself such an authority, even though the CV suggests otherwise. I mean, really, in the UK, we're still the only gospel group to have sold out Indigo at the O2, Hammersmith Apollo with 5,000 people, and the list goes on. But still, because it's a niche music, it's you're looked at differently. But nothing's changed from the days of Sunny Ade and Obey waxing records to the days of now. Nothing has changed. You still have to work hard. The one thing I would say, though, and this is not just to artists here, work on the music first, because in this day and age, what people do is they work on the social media and the looks of it. So you've got great looking pictures, and then they buy followers on Twitter and Instagram, and then you listen to the music and you think, So work on the music. The music always makes way for other things. Make that the first thing, whether it's akbala you want to do or juju or whatever it is. Music first.
Thank you very much, Muyiwa. Just if I let you go, you did a song by the Riversongz Babylon.
Oh yeah, we work into Riversongz.
You did it by Remember Africa.
Yeah.
No, why did you do that?
Well, the same reason I wear this thing, and you know, people laugh at me when they see me. They go, "Woo, well, mate, what's that?" Yeah, and you know, and it's a song to remind those who may not know where I come from, that, you know, Africa is a... But before I got to tell you guys, Turning Point that you show every morning, we've got the first ever international interview that the Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, granted was with Turning Point. And that's going to be broadcast on channels very soon. So please look out for that and tell your friends.
Thank you very much. Muyiwa Olarewaju, UK-based gospel artist. Don't forgive us for not being able to call all the other.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for coming. I was going to say you'll sing us out. That song you were showing us before you walked in or when you came
in. They can go online, go on YouTube.
But then, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for watching us this Saturday, and we'll be back next week with yet another hot, fresh edition for you. I'm Olarewaju, wishing you a happy weekend and a blessed week ahead.
Thank you so much. I'm Nell Taigwe. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.